Welcome back to In Their Boots. With us now is our guest from this week's Real Story, U.S. Army vet Angie Peacock. Angie, thanks for being a part of the show today, and welcome to In Their Boots.
Thanks, Jan.
We want to thank you for the courage it's taken to stand up and tell your story the way you have. Was it hard for you to relay that in front of the camera?
Honestly, that was the first time I ever said the story from beginning to end, and it was very difficult, but I felt so much better when I was done.
Angie, in the Real Story, you are a part of two programs, the Advanced program through U.S. Vets and the Renew program, that both help to deal with women's military sexual trauma. How are those groups helping you?
Now that I'm back home, I have to find new resources back in St. Louis. But while I was there, it was great, the camaraderie again, being with females that have been through similar circumstances. Very helpful.
And on top of the military sexual trauma that you experienced and share with us in the story, that is added onto and layered by post-traumatic stress, which is a more common epidemic amongst troops. How are you dealing with that now?
It's like a daily coping. Like, I have to go to therapy once a week. I see a psychiatrist once a month. I do support groups whenever I can. Just managing my new, with my skills that I learned to manage all my symptoms.
Now, for our audience, what do you think it's important for everyone to know about the women in our armed services who are serving in Iraq and Afghanistan?
Don't forget about us when we come back. We need continued support. This continually affects our families and our parents and our sisters and brothers and our quality of life, and we need help. And even if we don't say so, we still need to be reached out to.
Angie, you said before that the story that you tell us here on In Their Boots was tough to trudge through. And obviously you see importance in that. Why is it important for you and other women to tell your story?
I think if we keep silent, that keeps us in the victim mode. And if we become proactive and stand up against what has happened to us, it sets us free on the inside to enjoy life again.
And Angie, before we let you go, what is it that you would tell other female soldiers, maybe in a similar position, who are afraid to speak out?
Don't stop until you get the help you need. Don't stop. Don't take no for an answer. Look on the internet. There's millions of resources out there for us. Even a little, the Women Organizing Women group, I saw that they have a phone chat. You can call somebody if you need to talk. Reach out to somebody in your community. Even for domestic violence, they can give you referrals. Just don't stop until you get help and you feel better.
Thank you, Angie. And we look forward to keeping in touch with you here on In Their Boots. Keep pushing on.
Thanks, Jan.
If you or someone you know is a victim of military sexual trauma, contact the Rape, Abuse, Incest National Network, or RAIN, at 800-656-4673. You can also utilize the Solutions tab on our website. There you'll find reliable links to resources and organizations that are in place and want to help with everything from medical assistance to confidential counseling. When we come back, we're going to be talking with victims advocate Smita Satyani about the stigma that surrounds military sexual trauma and what we can do to build awareness around it. Stay with us.